My family called me a failure for working at a coffee shop, so I didn't correct them when they planned my intervention. I'm 28 and I've been working at this neighborhood coffee shop for 3 years. My family thinks I'm wasting my life. Every holiday, it's the same conversation. My sister's a nurse with her own condo. My brother's a software engineer pulling 6 figures, and I'm the disappointment in an apron making lattes. It started small, little comments here and there. Still at the coffee shop? My aunt would ask at Christmas, her voice dripping with pity. My dad stopped asking about work entirely, just changed the subject whenever I brought it up. Last Thanksgiving, my mom pulled me aside in the kitchen. Honey, we're worried about you. You're almost 30 with no real career, no benefits, no retirement plan. I just nodded and poured her more wine, easier than explaining. My sister tried the gentle approach. Sam, I love that you're passionate about coffee, but maybe it's time to think about your future. You can't serve drinks forever. She meant well. They all did. The comments got more frequent. My brother sent me LinkedIn job postings. My dad left a business management book on my passenger seat. My mom started sentences with, when you were in college, you had so much potential. 2 weeks ago, my brother texted the family group chat. Family meeting Sunday, 2 p.m. We need to talk about Sam's future. No question mark. Just a statement. I knew exactly what this was. They were staging an intervention. Sunday rolled around, and I showed up at my parents' house right on time. The living room had been rearranged. Chairs in a circle like some kind of therapy session. My whole family was already there, sitting with these serious expressions. On the coffee table sat a stack of printed job applications. I could see the headers: hospital custodian, grocery store manager, entry-level administrative assistant, bank teller. They'd actually researched positions for me. My dad gestured to the empty chair. Thanks for coming, son. We want to talk to you about something important. I sat down, didn't say a word. My dad started first, hands clasped like he was delivering bad news. Sam, we love you. You know that. But this coffee shop thing has gone on too long. You need benefits, stability, a real job with a future. My sister jumped in next. I talked to my hospital administrator. They're hiring in maintenance and facilities. $16 an hour with full benefits, 401k matching, the whole package. I can get you an interview this week. My brother pulled out his laptop. I made a spreadsheet. If you start now at $16 an hour and get normal raises, here's where you'd be at 35, at 40, at retirement age. He actually had charts, color-coded projections. My mom's voice was soft, almost sad. We just want you to have security. What happens when you're 40 and still making minimum wage? What about health insurance? What about buying a house? They took turns. Each one had a pitch prepared. My aunt talked about her friend's son who worked his way up at Target. My uncle mentioned trade schools. My cousin suggested I could still go back to college, finish my degree. 30 minutes of presentations, 30 minutes of concern and pity and carefully researched alternatives to my dead-end job. I let them finish the whole thing. Let them lay out every application, every opportunity, every path they'd mapped for my future. The room went quiet. They were all looking at me, waiting for me to break down or get defensive or thank them for caring. Instead, I pulled out my phone and opened my banking app. My hands were completely steady. That coffee shop? I said quietly, my voice calm. I don't just work there. I looked up at their expectant faces. I own it. Bought it from the original owner 18 months ago. We're opening 2 more locations next month, and we just signed a lease for a 4th. I turned my phone around so they could see the screen. The business account balance read $340,000. My mom's wine glass slipped from her hand and shattered on the hardwood floor.